Morning, Darlene.
Good morning, honey.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
How's it going?
Good. I get to start college in a month. And you know what? I got a job offer already from a high school principal. I told her about my college I've done already, my year and a half.
Okay.
And my life experience as being a troubled youth and addict and been clean for 9 years. She thought that was cool.
Are you a recovering addict?
No, I recovered. I'm 9 years clean.
Of what? What were you addicted to?
My drug of choice was crack.
Crack.
Yeah, so I did that 22 years. For the 22 years I did that, you know?
Did you get that place that you were counting on there up in the Northwest?
No, but I got another place in Forest Lawn. But you know what? When my places kept falling through, I got to the point of being hopeless because I couldn't see myself. I couldn't have the strength to be homeless for another winter and sick with cancer. I thought I never get a place in the winter. You know.
Why are you in a wheelchair, darling? What happened?
22 years of drug use may cause arthritis.
Arthritis.
Yeah, but you know what? I almost killed myself. I tried killing myself twice before I got this place, honey. And then I was planning my next attempt when I got the text from my landlord.
All right.
Yeah, I got the place. So my landlord doesn't know he actually saved my life, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't find the strength to be sick with cancer.
Where were you staying before they situated you in a apartment? Where were you, on the street?
No, I was at the DI.
Drop in, right?
Yeah, drop in, and sometimes they kick me out and I have to stay overnight in an A&W. I was sleeping on the table kind of thing, resting my head, and they would be cool about it and let me warm up there and stay there. But it was really hard because you're always hungry when you're there and never getting enough sleep. They only give you little portions of food, not even for a 5-year-old to fill you up. They just keep you alive, that's it.
And do the other people steal? I heard that your things go missing.
All the time.
All the time.
Last time, when I first got homeless, I was trying to finish up my college when I was homeless for 3 months. I was homeless I did 2 months of college before I got homeless, and I got kicked out of my place for $250. The landlord wanted, so I didn't have it. So I went to the DI. I studied for about 3 months when I was homeless, and I burnt out, obviously, because I didn't have enough to sleep, enough to eat, and I had to hustle for food, and plus sometimes I had to fight for my life when I got to DI for my last dollar. So going through all that stress, plus the 8 hours of studying after class, of course I burned out, you know.
Darlene, how old are you?
And then that.
How old do you think I am? I'm old too, don't worry.
Yeah, about 40.
Oh, I love you lots.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just going to run into that store over there. And then can I buy you a coffee? You want to come to Tim's? Tom's over there.
Tom's over there?
Yeah, Tom's over there. He's waiting for me.
Because I lost a bunch of money, so I got to hustle to make grocery money.
How'd you lose a lot of money?
My bank card got stolen at the fucking DI. Word. But that's okay, because when I went to report it at the TD, they said I was doing fraud, so they were going to do that. So they were going to shut my account. I said, I don't want to replace. I'm just going to hustle until I can make some money. Hopefully, I got to try to get ID to get my another bank card, they said.
Darlene, I want to ask you, what time do you come out to hustle? I guess we'll call it hustle.
Whenever, usually as early as I can.
Yeah, I see you out here early, and I see you out here late.
Yeah, sometimes, it's feast or famine when you're panhandling. Some days you make $8 from 9 to 9, and some days you make $100 all day, you know?
Really?
Yeah. But it's not very often you make $100.
So not very often.
So lots of days it's maybe 20 or 30 all day, you know?
You know, I just moved back here. I was living as an expat in Turkey.
What's that?
Just like a expat means expatriate. I don't even know what expat means, but when a Canadian or whatever of any country moves to another country just to live there, but you still maintain your citizenship.
Right.
So I was away for 10 years. I just got back in November because of the earthquakes. And now have you seen the news about Turkey and all the earthquakes?
No.
It's crazy. You should Google it. But anyway, and I just find, the homelessness in Calgary might have been gradual to the people who have been living here for the last 10 years. But for me, it's wow, it's so many. You know what I'm saying?
And also about addiction. So lots of addicts are homeless because a lot of them are mentally ill and stuff, and dealing with trauma, deal with it. It's better. They deal with it. by covering that trauma up with their addictions, they don't have to think about it and think about the lifestyle they're living, how dangerous it is. So they cover
dangerous.
it up. It is dangerous. I even get people try robbing me sometimes and
How long
raping me
have
and
you been
raping
on?
me. You know. Even
How long
so-
have you been on the streets?
What do you mean?
Like,
Because I'm native. I was born in a raised born in the hood. So forever. How's that?
oh, okay.
So I've been poor for my life, but now I'm
All
trying to do
life.
something to get out of that poverty with education, right?
Right.
And try to help other people with that education.
What do
But
you
know
want to
what?
study?
I'm taking social work.
That's loud.
I'm taking social work so I can use that as an addiction counselor or peer support worker. There's actually, I was talking to this high school principal I told you about my college studies I had for a year and a half already that I studied social work and addictions with. And then I told her my life story of my trauma and the stuff I went through as a young adult and a messed up youth, troubled youth. And that I'm clean and sober for 9 years now. She offered me a job as a peer support worker. To help with the troubled youth in her high school.
Nice.
So I'm gonna email her, keep her up to date. But I met some of those youths, and those troubled youth. They thought it was cool, so they let me talk to them. Of course, they were vague about their lives and everything, and I told them about the shit that I went through, like the trauma like the first night. I was molested. It was the night I was born, and all through my childhood when I was a young adult too, and troubled youth, I was getting like that. That happened to me, and when I told them that story of my trauma and how I got into addictions because of it, they started opening up and telling me their stories, their horrific stories. These people, some of them was just going through it. This 13-year-old boy told me he got raped last weekend.
Have you
because,
any children?
Yeah.
You do.
I raised them all.
Are you tearing up?
And it's because these kids are getting hurt.
I know.
Stuff, it sucks,
I know.
man. And that's why I hate it. And so I might actually take that job too. But it's so heartbreaking going through that job when you have to go when you get sent to see that, right? But at least I'll have a position to actually do something about it and get those assholes in jail,
Yeah.
So you know what? I have children, but they're grown up and they're in they went through college because I provided for them and did as best I could when I was a single mom. And I'd wear rags while
How
they
many
had
kids
nice
do you
clothes.
have? How many kids?
I have 6.
6 kids.
6 from my last marriage. And I had to raise them myself. And I did it on welfare. I had a job at first, but I was exhausted when I came home. I had no time for them. I thought, it was affecting my kids. I thought, okay, no, I'm going to go on welfare. Ditch the job. So what if they don't have nice presents all the time, They need me when presents, and I found that out, and it worked out because they all went to college, they all went to college and have good jobs now because I did that, I took them to church, I made sure they went to school, I had good meals, clean clothes, nice clothes, I'd wear rags so they'd have nice clothes to go to school, and I did the right thing because they all went to college now, and I'm so proud of them,
Are you religious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a Christian. I'm also a missionary, but I don't tell people that because they look down on Christians, and if they think and then they see a homeless missionary, they even look worse. I will look worse, right? Even my Christian friends didn't understand why I was homeless. They didn't understand being a native. You can't get a place like that,
Yeah.
And I tried all year. I'd go see these landlords, and they say I'm an amazing native person, a loving native person, an outstanding even, but they had other people to interview. So in this reality we live in, this world we live in, this city we live in, who do you think you're going to rent to? An amazing native person or non-native? Always a non-native.
Are there different resource centers for natives?
No. Well, there is a friendship center, but they help everybody.
Right.
But the main priority is supposed to be on natives, but there's nothing really focused on the problems. But you know what? I was looking on an Indeed website for some jobs for peer support workers.
Right.
They're opening up this job in Lethbridge. They want someone to come in and work along with the professors, helping them reconciliate the whites and the natives and help them with all that shit that the native people are going through.
Right.
And I teach other students how to do these things. in the university here in Lethbridge, you know. I
Right.
seen that job on the website a couple days ago. So amazing. I was so amazed. I want a job like that someday.
You want to work, don't you?
Huh?
You want to work, don't you?
I would love to work,
Yeah.
but I can't work right now because I only have a month of work. So I trained to work, and then I have to quit, right? 'Cause I
Right.
can't do a part-time job and a full-time college. I have to study 8 hours a day after class because I'm at PTSD because the crap I went through. So I
Yeah.
have a hard time retaining. So I have to study more than everybody else
Yeah.
to remember and do well. in
Yeah, I'm
college.
like that too. I'm not one of these that goes into class and absorbs everything. I have to come home and study it and memorize
me
it. So I
too.
know what you mean. Yeah.
Because of my PTSD, I forget.
But there's nothing wrong with that. There's a technique to studying and focusing.
Everybody
and
has a different technique.
of course, attention span. But anyway, I just wanted to thank you. I'm going to go to the store. You want to wait for me here? And then we'll
Yeah.
go get a coffee?
I'm hungry, actually.
You're hungry? All right, we'll take care of that too. Darlene, I know people, throw around that I love you stuff, and the love and light and that invisible band of love and light and rainbows.
Yeah.
I don't know, I like to believe it. I like to believe that, but when the reality, the harsh reality is
what?
seems like nobody gives.
You know what? Even the Christian people, they say they love me.
Yeah.
And they say they're going to pray for me. And
Yeah.
they give me a sandwich they wouldn't give their dog. They have nice homes. They want you to rent a room to me.
Yeah.
You know who helped me and showed me more love? When I was homeless. The homeless addict, the homeless prostitute, the homeless
Yeah.
drug dealer, the homeless drug dealer, the homeless prostitute would show me more love. The homeless gang member would show me love and care. Would give me their last money so I could eat, give me food, clothes out the
Take
back.
care of each other,
They
right?
take care of me,
Yeah.
And they take care and they continue to do that. They help me
But
push me
would you
around.
believe it if I told you that I loved you? Because I do, darling. Give me a
Yeah,
hand
thanks.
there.
I
Are you
don't
gonna bump
touch
like that?
PTSD,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, right. So it's okay. I forget about the germs and stuff. I love you.
Yeah, and he loves
If you
you
ever
too, bro.
need anything, you see me around,
Much love.
Much love. And thank you for letting me put you on YouTube.
Did you put me on YouTube shit?
I'm gonna.
I look a mess.
No, you look good, darling. I'll be right back, okay?
Thanks, honey.
All right.